Football Playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the College Football Playoff. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Bulls offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are at the semifinal stage. The final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure. And now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. The Bulls come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Tate. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Bulls are going to cash in here in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Pass hot, can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Bulls come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Second down and goal, upcoming. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, South Florida.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, USF, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So Miami's offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today. Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Finds his man. It's Paul. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman. Nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. In the coverage team. Stop on this return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Scanning the field. It's Tate. Good completion to the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. The wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Finds his target. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The USF has the lead here, Kirk. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Miami, 0.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the Canes come to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Back to throw. It's Tate. Snags a quick throw.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The ball is caught.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Short connection to the tight end here. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. It's a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's running out of time here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this 1st half.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Nice grab. It's Anderson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first half.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To the air, it's Tate. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores! Touchdown, South Florida! And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Miami, 0.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. 3rd down play for this offense. Quarterback keeps the football, running with purpose. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The returner is brought down. Gets you started on the next drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Hand off to the right side. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains, and who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Tate. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The Bulls begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw and
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So on 2nd down, I'll try out the field goal hitter, trying to get 3 before halftime. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? He's going to hand this off. He gets loose. Powering through a tackle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Minutes going to wrap up with the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And they've got the returner corralled. USF offense is back out there now. Looking downfield. It's Tate. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun. Drops back looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. Tackled, but 1st down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come. Answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Escapes the pocket. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Paul. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. They've punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. Let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the move now to bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. Through with confidence, and they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back. Caught behind the line. It's Humphreys. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He gets the first and more. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch. Nobody around him. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. Press coverage now from these DBs. On first down, it's play action. Touchdown, Canes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Miami, 7.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Have one more play here in the quarter. Dropping back. It's Tate. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. The USF has the lead here, Kurt. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And that run good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Here comes the handoff. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Handoff in a single back formation. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And this is going to be caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The Bulls will send the punt team onto the field.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Gilbert. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. Now they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain. Canes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. A misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's a strong stiff arm. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Canes are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
The Canes line it up with first and goal. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Now here comes the point after attempt.
Not necessarily something you would recommend, but when you know your talent, you know your talent. This quarterback does what you would not expect him to do, puts the ball into double coverage, and guess what? The receiver comes down with it for a touchdown.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up. Pounding away with the run game. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Dropping back. It's Tate. He's running out of time here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Bulls will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Humphreys. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver in motion now. They'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Paul. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. With the catch, it's Murray. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
7th play of the drive coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. It's now
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Couldn't find anybody open. Just has to throw it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Murray. And the defense swarms him. They got him behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Hurricanes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under
Here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
such a low chance of actually recovering this, it was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football.